no matter how the girl dress or the lady dresses, I don't think it's enough for you to ask her for sex, no matter what. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very, very, very wrong on so many levels.
Yarnz. We're waiting.
Who is wrong? Question mark. The lecturer that asks for sex, comma, or the student that offers? Question mark.
I'll say the lecturer, because being in that position, you're being looked up to, and everybody expects that you have like the moral high ground. If you don't want something to happen, I don't think you should even leave the environment open for students to come and seduce you.
Is the sex in exchange for something?
Yes, for marks.
Definitely.
For marks.
But why would the lecturer ask for sex in the first place? Does he not know that he's in a position where he's not supposed to ask for that kind of thing? But I don't want to go there. He has asked for the sex already. You get?
If me, be your lecturer, based on what you guess, I ask you there, I go ask you for sex.
What's sexual about what she's wearing?
I saw her back.
What about my back?
That attracts me.
So any back you see,
So any
ask for sex?
No, depending on the back. This our own back. I don't know what you're thinking.
So if she comes to your office, automatically you're just basically going to ask her for sex? She, not her,
She?
Yes.
Over. Look at her now. Just look at
her.
Over. And you will give me.
Okay. I think it's very, very wrong.
Okay.
For a lecturer to ask for sex from a student, regardless of how she looks or how she dresses or how she carries herself.
Okay.
And here are the reasons: because they don't have this level playing field, and for the lecturer to ask for sex automatically puts the girl on, maybe let's say, gives the girl undue influence, and she gets to be like, okay, do I give this, and what do I get? And if I don't give this, what comes after? Being a lecturer, asking a student for sex, it compromises the whole whole thing. It's wrong on so many levels. It's not professional at all, and partly because they don't have the same playing field. If they are both like both professionals in the same field, or they are both students or lecturers or something, it would have made sense. But lecturer student, it's very, 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 very wrong. The fact that you are a lecturer is like you have the yam, you have the knife. So she doesn't have that equal bargaining. So I think it's very, very wrong on so many levels. For
the lecturer to ask in the first.
It's very, 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 very wrong.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes when you dress, female guy might ask you for sex.
Sorry, when you said "don't get me wrong," I knew something bombful was coming. It's just like someone telling you,
if we even start talking about
sorry to say, or with all due respect.
Telling
massive disrespect coming, man.
And don't get me wrong. The way it be, if I see you, like, merely I saw you, my first impression was sex.
For Benson to actually say the way I dressed was going to make him want to have sex with me. Like, right from time, my mom never scolds me on how I dress. It's something about me. If you go through my Instagram page, you see that, not like I expose everything, but I kind of like opened my body. I actually even lost a relationship because of that, because he wasn't cool with me dressing all that, But for him to actually say, if he sees me, he'll want to have sex, like, guy, let's say so, and a bomb shot with her parents,
okay,
and you'd be like, oh, this girl, she's naked. I want to have sex with her.
My brain would tune in as small.
So why do you think
you be small big? When you go office like that, you better say you dress a bit nicer, not dress when you go make person just a reason sex, because based on what I see, your dressing don't make sense. The dressing just to make their men they think other things.
Lecturer right now, but every time I come to your office, I'm probably properly dressed. So let's not even go about the dressing. That's why I said it's about you in the first place. I'm properly dressed. You know, probably I'm not doing well in my academics, and you could have still sat me down, you know, talk to me as a lecturer that you are. But because you feel like, oh, I must give you something in return. So that's why I'm telling you now that if we want to really address issues like this, is not based on whoever is working, it's about you as a person. So for me, the lecturer, in the first place, asking whosoever for sex, especially your students, first, you need to know that something is wrong with you in the first place. Do you understand?
I know.
In my own opinion, I feel like the lecturer is definitely wrong, because I feel he's in a position to know better. You understand? Because you're a lecturer doesn't mean you should. See, there are some lecturers, even if you wear jalabia, you wear agbada, they will still ask you for sex. So what you're wearing actually doesn't matter.
It matters.
Let me land. Don't kill me. See, there are some people that it doesn't really matter. You understand? And I don't know, personally, I feel like, okay, the girl in question, she's kind of wrong, but you know, the same way she's actually asking the lecturer for sex, the same way she can also walk up to a friend and be like, honey, can we get down? Can we do something? You understand what I'm trying to say? But a lecturer now in that situation, for you to want to ask your student for sex, not be the first time. You they do one. You don't they practice at it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Are we saying, let me get back to the question now. The lecturer that asks for sex and the student that offers, offers sex to the lecturer, or is asking the lecturer to offers to have sex.
Sex for
I think that, why would I even ask my lecturer?
And my sister.
Those ugly. I don't want to be in class and start thinking about when I go down with my lecturer, so I can't be in that position. I respect him as my lecturer, I see him as my lecturer, and there has to be that boundary.
If a student dresses a certain way, and let's just be honest here, we men, us men, there's a way a lady would dress, and automatically you already feel this on a short smash. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Like you are aroused. You get what I'm saying? Now, but I believe that as a lecturer, you ought to have that in your mind, that you have a primary duty first.
Exactly.
And let us call spade. Lecturers ought to have integrity, or maybe like when you act with, like you're in a position where you suppose your actions come with, do you get what I'm coming with?
Yeah, like
they should know
You get what I'm
better.
saying? And when you act, you know that actions, people will look at you, and then you are not just there as a lecturer. Do you get what I'm saying? But as a person who inculcates and impacts on students.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So no matter how the girl dress or the lady dresses, I don't think it's enough for you to ask her for sex, no matter what. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very, very, very wrong on so many levels. Then wait now. See, okay, wait. Okay, if that's the case, let's say you're a lecturer, yeah? Okay, let us say the person, let's say normal real life scenario now. Maybe like your house help, or some girl out there on the street, or maybe one girl in your neighbor or something, she dresses skimpy. So do you tell me that you get to ask for her for sex just because she dresses a certain type of way? That is very, very wrong.
That's why I was saying,
See,
don't bring the
you know, in this kind of situation, I actually spoke from the lecturer side. Let me speak from the lady side. See, when they actually said that to get a man, you need a woman, they weren't joking. And one thing I've actually realized is when a woman wants a man, she's far more desperate. Yeah. She can do anything. See, okay, let's imagine a situation whereby the lecturer now, let me say, is a pastor, you know, of one religious church. And you know they like bad thing. You don't sit down. Maybe you just even read Bible finish. And it's a seductress. You know, she don't make up her mind, she don't plan, strategize, say, okay, this is how we'll do the thing. You enter the place, break down the door, combat the armor, you know, fire your shots and all. See, I can boldly tell you that it should take a lot for that man not to give in. It should take a whole lot. Because when a lady wants a man, except if she doesn't really want that man, she can do, she can do almost anything. She doesn't even care if the man is this or that, except if she doesn't want. Last, maybe the man no will hungry. I say something and I'll always say it. When a woman wants a man, she's 10 times more desperate than when it's the man that wants the woman. Because men have ego. A man might actually be asking a woman out and, you know, maybe you insult him or you talk him down and, you know, you bruise his ego and he's like, please, there's so many women around, I'm done. When a woman is desperate, most times, she can go to any length.
It's not very
coming from you people. Wait, is this three guys?
Because some men, or most men, I don't know, they get to put their D's anywhere they see. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how to put it. Just because a girl is offering doesn't mean I take. Come on.
That is your own opinion.
I'm saying very few men using this
out
field.
of
20, 10, even that one said,
18 go funny. It's not a thank you. She said 1, 19. I know what I'm saying. See, except if the lady in question, she's just like, okay, please let me just leave him. Most women are very, very desperate. Not me, please, not me. I don't want someone that doesn't want me. You have to want me for me to want you. It takes a whole lot for that man to actually say no. Baby, don't strategize. You don't use binocular look you.
Okay, wait, let me ask
my
you.
brother, wait, have they done it to you before?
Of course, a lot of times.
Forget, maybe it's amateur.
Oh my God.
It's the amateur that was coming to you. You have not seen sniper one. The one that is a sniper. Uncle, they will shoot you to the wall.
Wait, see, you don't know me.
Yeah.
I have been in situations where
I'm feeling for best.
I've been in situations where I've been in situations where I get to be the seducer.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And believe me, I know how to get what I want from women, except when I don't want. Do you get what I'm saying? So when a lady's trying to seduce me, I know that this is, just because it's game for me, I'm like, you ain't winning this shit. So if I'm gonna have sex with you or whatever, it's because I want to. Okay. And because you want it, that's like a no. That's like you are not gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? So just because you're trying to seduce me, and I know I'll be like, for posterity, and let it be on record that you lost.
I am this kind of person that when I know that this girl, she wants to get down with me, I will follow her hand like very, very well. Simply because I don't know how to put it, but what gives you the even if not for anything, but for posterity. And besides, I want to put down, I kill what I eat. So you just can't come and be like, I don't know, I don't think it's I wouldn't fall for that. I wouldn't. I like when I go out and hunt. And I kill my own I kill my own animals, not when you don't come for me. No, it makes it feel like I am the prey.
Okay, let's accept that you are the 1 out of 100. I give it to you.
Okay, you're the 1
out of 100. I know you will fall. You don't need to fall. You will fall. But I agree.
Let me tell you the fact. If I know fall,
it's okay. Don't break my hand.
If I know fall, don't gotta beat me.
I can see it already that you will fall.
But it's actually okay. I understand you when you said something that, you know, from the beginning. I already know if I want to have sex with you or not. I already know, like, not just sex, anything. I already know if I want to do this thing with you or not. So I understand when it's coming from. Yeah, there are people like that, you know, when they don't want this thing, they don't want this. No matter what you do, how you do it, how you come, they are not just going to do it. It's just like me. No matter how much a guy flaunts his money, flaunts it. If I don't want, I'm serious. No, if it's for money, it's me. No matter how much if from the beginning I already know that I'm not going to do this thing with you. No matter how much you flaunt, I'm not going to. What kind of guy? I mean,
because the guy puts some matters here.
A cool guy now.
Black guy like.
A cool guy. First, a fair guy is a no-no for me. So no matter how much you go for. No, apart from that, I'm just saying for.
You want to go and game, yeah?
Eh?
You want to yeah?
Please, lay your cards on the table. Let's know what is on ground.
Let's know what is on ground now. Every woman. Okay. Almost every woman has, let me not put a price tag. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say.
Someone can come with this, you know, and you're not just, you're not just cool with it. So something must break someone. But it takes a lot, like she said, for you to be that person. Not, you know, people are just easily broken. Someone just come and
Chin.
or a guy, a girl, and you don't even have no moral, no integrity, nothing. You just fall like that. A girl just walks into a lecturer's office. You know, a girl just walks into a lecturer's office, rub his head, rub his tummy, open leg, and you know you forget.
Why would the lecturer even let her rub your head? Like, what kind of rubbish is that? Like,
No, we're just being realistic.
We are being
Do you know? See, there are people that actually they take their time.
They take their time.
They are not after
listen,
I'm coming to your office one day and then I'm trying to convince you.
No! For a lady, a female student to seduce a lecturer for grades, it's actually wrong. Read your books.
That's happened to you.
strategy.
That's happened to you.
You know guys, they strategize. You might meet with
You come to my office now. I'm the lecturer. And let's say I'm the lecturer. You come to my office. There are boundaries. You stand over there, and you don't sit unless I see you sit. You get what I'm
You said it that you are the one out of 1 million.
No, wait.
You won out of 1 million.
See, the way I am now, I can't. So let's say I won't even let any of you. No disrespect, no offense. Adjust my tie.
Okay.
That's just me. I'm like,
You have
come on, okay,
respect.
I do that, man. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying reason why. Let's say, like, what would even breach? Let's say, as a lecturer, the way you ought to comport yourself a certain way.
I've actually experienced the lecturer like coming at me, and I left the school because of it. I told my parents, I'm not doing this shit. Everybody actually thought because I had
That shit
low
is
grades,
depressing.
I had low grades. Like I didn't care. I couldn't even talk to my mom about
So
it.
everyone should go about living school because of the
No, I'm not even saying that. That's me.
She's
I'm
just sharing her
telling you,
experience.
I had it in my final year. I actually dropped off school because the lecturer made advances at me, and it wasn't just one lecturer. Like they're just a group of friends. So I don't know what they had on me. So I just couldn't. My boyfriend back then wanted to pay so much money, but they didn't want it. They just wanted me to just give in, and I just couldn't. I just had to let go. Like he was like, I should come, and he's going to like give me good grades, and I'm like, I can't do this with you, sir. Like he kept on coming at me, even talking to my friends. They should talk to me, and my friends were coming at me like, "Girl, just do this thing, just do this thing." I left.
Did I hear you? Final year.
Yeah.
Let's say for me in
How
school,
many years?
Yes.
Wait, I beg. How many years?
4 years.
No.
1, 2,
This
3.
was a college of education.
3 years.
Full time, 3 years.
3 years.
On third year,
You leave
yes.
school.
I left.
Can be your papa go flog you.
I actually went to another school.
I don't think dropping out was the best. Like from my own point of view, I don't think dropping out was like the best decision. But I believe there are other things that she could have done to remedy the situation. Probably get in touch with school authorities. But hey, it's a decision, so.
But really, life continues.
Yeah. No,
Life goes on.
For me, even back then when I was in school, I really don't like, situation where you're having a personal thing with your lecturer. Like,
I'm telling
you
you.
know when to leave office. You already sense that, this guy is, you should know when to cut it. You should know when, you're supposed to. I don't like all those, personal thing and I'm going
But
to this person's office.
Mena, the thing is, you can set boundaries. You understand? As a person, you're setting boundaries. But the other person is the person seeing the boundaries you're setting. See, some people, they can see what you're doing, but they're intentionally giving you the blind eye.
Yeah.
Some people are like that.
I happen to know some lecturers who don't wear coats, suits. You know what I'm saying? Like well-fitted suits. You know what I'm saying? Designer shirts. And then in school, I would hear girls say, "Oh, this man ain't too sweet." You see them drooling over just the side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Already drooling. Now, because you are that man, would you start giving sex to every girl that walks into your office? We ought to have that discipline, that restraint.
Definitely.
And I believe if you don't have those things, those requirements, you shouldn't be a lecturer in the first place?
Why would they get?
But you know, there are some students that they know they're actually not doing well academically.
Yes.
They know they've been skipping classes, blah blah blah, and the rest, and they just okay. I got F, blah blah blah. I think I should go and meet this lecturer. Let me see if we can run things. Lecturer on his own. Baba Oli Baba, he's thinking normally.
He has all the money. So
Why sex?
You understand?
See, you get one lecturer in my school then. The girl go meet him half. The guy say that the girl wants.
You know what
But
money?
the girl like, I don't marry, I'm not good friends.
Hey.
The lecturer say, okay, anyhow you feel do fine for me. Like
They
that.
always
The girl go pay on no show. Smash the lecturer. The lecturer and pay her.
Inside life.
I bet that.
Oh.
This one happen for where I go school.
What if the girl
Yeah,
offers
name
it,
it, and the
and the lecturer gets the beat? Then doesn't pass the goal.
yeah, I've
And
seen
they happen.
I've seen situations like that.
Do you think if it's
She can't even
if
come
it
out
becomes
say.
known that when
She
you
can't even come
pass
out to anybody
lecturer
else that she did.
and it doesn't grade you, it doesn't pass you,
Nothing you do.
that you can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't
And
even
with
imagine.
time, you
I
see-
can't
see
even
that
imagine
it
being
stops.
in that position.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
What
saying?
they actually
That's
do
sad.
is, once they get the lecturer to do it, they kind of like blackmail him to get to know if he's actually going to score them well.
Depending
So they
on the
get-
lecturer.
Depending on the girl. too.
That blackmailing, they can't just ignore it.
How do
That's
you
their
black-
reputation.
how do you blackmail
Those-
people?
Like with their phones, maybe take a picture or something.
Yeah, both of them being together,
Yeah.
maybe lying down.
Maybe him naked,
Some
even with
people
her face.
are 007.
I've
Short,
seen it happen.
Janet Bond. Like they go like all the way out because they know these lecturers. They can actually have sex with them and still not
And
give
still
them
not
the
give
grade.
them the grade.
So they need to have like
So
a backup.
a backup.
Same way some lecturers,
You
some
understand?
lecturers
You
are
have these things together.
007.
You
You don't get to go something with your phones.
With
They
your
make sure
phones.
your phones are left behind.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And you
true.
assess before you go out with
Get
them.
into
Do you get what? So let's if you are adapt to make a mistake, you're caught
If
in
you are
it.
going
But
to
many people
school-
don't get caught in it.
To read,
Go and
study, even if you come out with a top class. You already know from the beginning. You get, just put in your effort. Anyhow, God sees your heart that you're trying your best. Not going to meet any lecturer that will sleep with you and you're not the only person he's sleeping with. Like when he's teaching in class, Maths 101 is looking at your faces and like
See,
thinking about
but
what he
see,
has
if
done.
I'm going to be honest, the struggle is real. Like
Yeah.
the struggle is real. You as a person, you want to get your degree. You go to school. You don't dress scantily. You dress normal. You read your books and all that. And one lecturer from nowhere, you'll not be wondering, is it my village would attend this?
Okay.
You understand? You just want to frustrate your life.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy.
Still one,
I mean, that thing is
See,
tiring, man.
we go check our result then they stand for God. So I did 2 girls back. I don't know one get a shot. She herself don't know.
Oh, yeah.
After this good fuck me finish, she don't pass it. She was
Yeah.
herself.
Inside.
As in, she don't know where the water come out from her mouth. That's the frustration of her.
It's frustrating. Do you know sometimes some people even go as far as staying away from lecturers? Like
Yeah.
some don't even greet lecturers.
Yeah.
And good morning, run away. Run away. You know, things like that.
Don't give people the opportunity to come and feast on you. Just do what you have to in school.
But eventually,
Yeah.
I think this problem comes from, let's say, the NUC.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me that you're not, okay, what parameters do they put in check
Check.
In check for
against
people like
lecturers
you. Yeah.
who do this?
Yeah.
Because let's say
Students.
let's say a girl lecturer asked for sex, I turned him down, then I read
And he still
and I
failed
passed, he
you.
failed me. So there are criteria that I think then I think you get to you can write, and then your scripts are called.
Yeah, and then
And then
yes.
external, external,
recheck.
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. But most times when you write for your script, you won't see them
You won't
again.
see
At
where-
all. You don't lost.
See, you even be advised. See,
Just
don't
satisfy the lecturers. I'm telling you.
If you have a problem,
You have a problem with all that.
all of them. I'm telling you.
Maybe
See,
clean.
aside
But
from
I like from my
that,
school,
aside from
they
that,
actually fished them out one time, and then all of them. They
aside from that, I feel
Your
like
school was right.
there should be kind of like something put in place, maybe a law or something that actually has a punishment for lecturers that actually go after their students. Because sometimes these students are innocent, like they just want to just come to the school, get their degree, and go on with their life. And the truth is, do you know some lecturers that actually come out to tell you there's nothing you can do about it?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't sleep with me, sorry, there's nothing you can do about it. Nobody will do me anything. Nothing can happen to me, blah, blah, blah. It's sad. That's why a lot of people, they just be like, okay, let me just leave this school.
Some lecturers, even when you put in your best, it's what they want. Talk to somebody about it. Talk to someone probably in authority too about it. If possible, a lady. I feel like there are female lecturers you can talk to, and they'll probably help you or tell you how to go about it.
Imagine all the years you've spent.
Really about
I think there should be something in place that actually, these people are supposed to face the wrath.
But I think the mentality of the girls in question has a lot to do with this, because let's say he asked you for this. Did you report to your parents? Did you at least try to maybe like to school authority, or at least there has to be some, do you get what I'm saying? There has to be like confined, or maybe like report or some. And I believe that when these things are being, let's say we are talking about this. Sorry, I don't know. I'm coming. Let's say we're talking about it in higher institutions. Yeah, what happens in secondary schools? Where maybe like because you are a computer or maybe like physics, and normally some guys are not good with physics and maths. Talk up some girls. Do you get what I'm saying? So now you get there. Okay, just come to my house, come and cook for me. Do you get those stuff? And those girls being naive, they tend to give in. It gives them this sense of I don't know what it is. It gives them, but so it doesn't.
You mentioned talking to the parents about it.
Yeah.
Like in that viral video, you remember that mom was telling her that even if she tells her parents, like, they are not going to believe you.
Get your record.
Yes.
Which was what she did
I
in this case. But
I think
what about the many people who can't get no record?
I think in conclusion, because sometimes you don't want trouble, but trouble comes after you.
Just try and avoid.
You understand? As much as you can. It's really hard. As much as you can, try to avoid. At least make an effort. A lecturer is asking you, make an effort. Have you made that effort? Try to reach out to people that you know will want to hear you out. Reach out to people that you know. Maybe you write a letter or make a phone call or make inquiries, report or something. At least know you've done something. You didn't just sit on your ass and you're praying to God to come down and help you solve the problem.
If they say, okay, bring your scripts, let's even see what you did. They don't say that you scored 15 and...
So I think that's just it.
I think the universities commission should look into the matter.
They should have a body that tackles that.
And make sure that these things don't not happen again. Yeah. And if the lecturers in question are punished, I don't think they would happen. Then if students offer sex and then she's suspended or expelled, you know what I'm saying? Next time they wouldn't even think about it.
I think they should even have something that when a student comes to offer sex, the lecturer should even report.
So eventually, I think it calls for conscious efforts from both parties, lecturer and students.